Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a few weeks. I've been out of town, but something very exciting is coming today. I teased about it on my Instagram not too long ago, which by the way, if you aren't following me on Instagram, would you mind going over there and giving me a follow? It is Kayla _YT. I do have two Instagrams. One's private, this one's public. I made this one just because I don't want, personal stuff on the internet, pictures of my kids, things like that. So I have a separate Instagram just for my YouTube channel, embroidery, things like that. So go ahead and give me a follow over there. I'm almost to 500 followers over there, which is pretty exciting for me. So yes, if you could go over there and help me build up that following, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, over there I teased that I have a new piece of machinery coming and it is supposed to be here today, and I'm so stinking excited. It is a Thunder laser. It is the Bolt. I have become a brand ambassador for Thunder Laser. I have wanted to add a laser to my shop for a few years now, just haven't been able to do it, haven't been able to pull the trigger on it, but I finally was able to, and I'm so thankful that Thunder Laser wanted to partner together. And so now I have a ton more content that I can put out to you guys. I have a bunch more ideas now of how I can incorporate this into my custom apparel business. You guys, we're gonna make custom pens for businesses. We're gonna make custom pencils, custom business cards. We're gonna keep leather patches in-house. This laser is going to change the game for my shop. I absolutely know it. And I don't believe in manifesting or anything like that, but I can just see the possibilities of having something like this in my shop. Usually when I do leather patch hats, I, obviously have to outsource my patches, because I didn't have my own laser, but now I can keep that in-house. And the place I was going to would charge, $10 a patch. And then if you ordered like 10 or more, it went down to like $9. And then, whatever, down to $8. That's a huge expense when you add it to a hat. Now I can keep that in-house. I can keep my costs lower. And it's just gonna be a big game changer all around. I'm so excited. I don't even have my machine yet, and I have a friend who owns, you guys have seen, I've done a ton of his work, Northern Nevada Mechanical. And he's already like, hey, I want engraved business cards. Apparently those are like a big trendy thing right now. He wants like the, I'll show a picture of him right here, but there's like, or actually I have one in my drawer. Let's see. Here they are. I played around with his logo to show him. I got these on Amazon. These are sublimation. I did both sides with his logo. It's got a bottle opener on it. And he wants some of these sublimated, and then he also wants some engraved. So it's like, I already have jobs lined up for this, and I don't even have the machine yet. His wife has already placed an order to do like wood hangers, which I'm gonna practice on. You guys have seen my wood hangers on my garment racks. So as soon as my laser gets here, I'm gonna get cranking on this. I'm gonna get it figured out. I know there's gonna be a lot of trial and error. I've never used a laser in my life, but I'm so excited. I have watched all of the videos that Thunder has sent me. They sent me a link called Bolt Academy, and there was a ton of how-to videos, a ton of, there was an unboxing video of like what's gonna come in your crate, what each tool is, what it does. And then there was a whole bunch of little how-to videos like how to clean your lens, how to clean your mirror, how to do this, how to do that. I am ready to go. I have been waiting for this laser since last month, since June, and totally not Thunder's fault at all. There was a mix-up with the shipping company, and the shipping date kept changing. Every time I would check tracking, it would be like a different week, a different week, a different week. So I finally just called yesterday, actually, and the lady tells me, oh, I show that it was delivered on July 8th. I was like, well, I definitely don't have it, so it wasn't delivered to me. So here I am freaking out that my laser got delivered to the wrong house, and somebody is like, oh, sweet, free laser. But she gave me the number to the smaller trucking company that supposedly delivered it, and the guy, super nice, was like, nope, that's been sitting on my dock for a while. We've been waiting for paperwork from the shipping company. Total mix-up. And he was like, we're actually gonna be in your town tomorrow. Can I bring it to you? And I was like, yes, please. I want my laser. So in the meantime, preparing for this, I love the phrase of like letting your waiting be your classroom. And so I've been watching so many stinking YouTube videos, so many articles, I've done my research this last month. I went thrifting a few weeks ago and I got a few things at Goodwill to practice on. These are just like little wood cutting boards. I found this thing at Goodwill, so that'll be fun to practice on. And then I also found this big cutting board. It's got like little feet on it. I'm so stinking excited to use this. I have a ton of my wood hangers that I can just mess around with. I mean, I've got like 30 of those that I use on my garment rack, and it's like, they're just there to hang clothes. So it's like, what do I care if they get messed up a little bit? You know, I can always sand them off. I also got these leather sheets from Lone Star Adhesive. This one is like a golf ball texture, and it engraves to black. This is like a carbon fiber, and this one engraves to silver. And then this is, I'll have to look up the exact color. I don't remember if I got like saddle or rawhide. I ordered this a few weeks ago, so I don't remember exactly which one this is, but I will leave it linked down below. And I actually have their tricolor acrylic coming today. I'm so excited. The top is white, and then depending on the depth that you engrave, you can have like red, white, and blue designs. So I'm really, really excited. I actually have a link for Lone Star Adhesive in the description. So if you guys have a laser and want to make, you know, patches or whatever out of this, I've seen some people make some really, really cool stuff. Yeah, so that's down below too. I'm so excited to use this, but I'm not going to use these until I at least do my like thrift store stuff first. Because these are pretty pricey, so I don't want to waste it until I actually, you know, have a grasp on what I'm doing. So that's exciting. And then I also got this bad boy. I got a Roto Boss. This is a rotary to be able to do tumblers, and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, can you guys tell I'm excited? Yes, new equipment is always fun. So I have a ton. I actually kind of wish I kept them. I used to have an entire box of just blank tumblers because I used to do like the glitter epoxy tumblers, but I had to get rid of it because the epoxy was giving me a headache even with the respirator mask. And I got rid of all those tumblers, and I should have, you know, obviously shoulda, coulda, woulda, wish I would have kept them. But anyways, I have a few like Ozark Trail tumblers that I'm going to practice on, just like my own personal ones, before I upgrade to like doing like a full Stanley wrap, you know what I mean? So this thing is so pretty. I mean, look at that blue. So pretty. So I'm very excited to use this. This is obviously going to be after I get my feet wet, do some flat pieces first before I just jump into rotary. So lots of exciting content coming up. My laser, the guy said it was supposed to be here around noon, and it is 11:19. It needs to get here. I'm so excited. But then again, even when it gets here, I'm gonna have to wait till my husband gets home tonight because I'm not gonna be able to lift it by myself. I have to work today on clearing an area on this table for it to go, because it's just gonna go right here next to my computer. And then I'm gonna be able to vent it out the window. You can see I already have my air conditioner here, and that's vented out the window. So I'm just gonna vent both of them out the same window. So right here will be the perfect spot. So yeah, I will see you guys again in this video when my laser gets here. It's here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. My laser's here. I had them put that in the shade because my husband's not gonna be home till like 6 o'clock tonight. So at least it's in the shade. Definitely can't carry this by myself, but it's here. So I took the top off. I don't even know if you can see this because it's so bright out here. And it looks like right on top is my little pack with all of my accessories and keys that I'll need. And then the power cord. This thing, which I don't know, can't really open it. Maybe it's like a manual or settings thing. I don't know. But I'm super excited. This is as far as I'm gonna go until my husband gets home. I'm obviously not going to take anything else out until my husband gets home, but I just wanted to take the top off, do what little inspection I could. You know, obviously make sure everything's here, make sure nothing got damaged, make sure it all looks really good, and it does. So now I just have to wait a few hours until my husband gets home. But I'm excited, it's finally here. Here it is in my office. My husband helped me bring it in last night, and we actually played around with it till like 11 o'clock last night. We did quite a few things. I will show you right here. My husband wanted to grab a saw blade out of his shop and try it out and see what would happen with the red. And he did his own text and everything. You'll see it when it's all done. But what we didn't do was delete the circle that we used to curve the text. And so it ended up taking off all of the red. And we didn't realize it was going to do that. So you're going to hear our conversation and hear us realize our mistake. It ended up being a happy accident. But we were like, oh, shoot, we messed up. But it turned out fine. You're taking all the red off. You want to stop? It's going to do the text different.
So it's going to do the text in red.
Maybe? Do you want to keep going and find out?
We'll know when it says 2020.
I forgot we should have deleted the circle. I didn't even think about it. What we should do every single time is use the computer and do the preview. To see exactly how it's going to engrave.
I have two sides to it, so. It's got to be for 2020 soon, right?
It should be.
Oh, there it is. Look, it's skipping. Watch.
Oh, that looks cool.
Okay.
That was a happy accident. Dang. I mean, it's not perfect. Like that two's on that line.
Oh, that'll be okay. It's a saw blade.
Oh my gosh. That zero doesn't look very dark, huh?
What's that?
Does the zero look dark, or is it just my angle?
Well, it can't be dark.
Oh, no.
It's red because it's just paint.
Well, no. Come look at this way. It looks like it's like not even there.
Oh.
So that's what I was seeing. But if you go this way, yeah, you can see it perfectly. Oh my gosh.
Happy accident?
Oh, total happy accident. Oh. So here's how that saw blade turned out. It turned out really cool. You can see the piece of tape that we can just easily sand off. But that turned out really good. And then he also did the backside. He like reversed it. So now it actually engraved the text and not the red. And that turned out really, really cool too. So he was very, very happy about that. These are the cheap cutting boards that I got. We did our kids' names just in a simple stock font. So that's the only practice one we did on that one. And then on this one, we did same thing. This, I think, was just one pass. And then this one, I think we did like 3 different passes to make it darker. And then this was like the very first thing that we did. I didn't film it because we were just messing around. My sweet husband wrote that. But yeah, we definitely were like, okay, we either need like more power or something to make it darker, more passes. I don't know. We're still playing around with what gets what type of setting, but this was our very, very first pass. But it came with this like chart thing to show you the different materials, whether you're engraving or cutting, what your speed, minimum power, maximum power, air pressure, and everything should be. So this is what I'm going off of, but obviously every material is still different. I'm going to be doing a materials test for like my laser and stuff. So that's going to be in a different video, but just so you know, it did come with this like handy dandy chart that was really helpful to us last night, especially when it came to like the metal and stuff. And we did have to look at a couple YouTube videos because like I was trying to do like a picture. We tried to do a picture on this backside, and I mean, it turned out okay. I tried to do it to where it was like the whole thing, but it ended up starting as just like a black square. So I don't know if you can see underneath that, but it was just like taking the entire thing off. So then we, I forget what my husband did, lightened it somehow, and it still wasn't doing anything. It was just a black square. So we shrunk it down, played with the settings, and we're able to kind of get it, but not too bad. So that's okay for a test run, but definitely want to play around with it more. But I mean, it is really easy to use. I have a piece of leather in right here because I'm about to do a test on it, like a settings test. And yeah, it was so easy to use. I've never used a laser in my life, and my husband and I were able to figure it out pretty quickly. Obviously, we still have some errors and some things and tweaks to make, but I'm so stinking excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get ready for a bunch of laser engraved content coming. Leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in my next video.